that I provide some pictures, and then we can choose one of those picture, and we're going to talk about what's in the picture, right? For example, like this. I just want to like looking for somebody that can be become my partner to discuss about this. For example, this, and also oh, wait a second, this one.
Yes. What?
Yeah,
What
this
would you
one.
say?
So
Yeah. What would you
I'm not
say?
really much into the camping previously, but yeah, why not to try to talk about this, right? Camping or something related to the nature, right? I think it's very helpful for us.
Yes. Do you
So
like traveling?
yeah, exactly. So why not? We can choose for the second picture is like about camping, right?
Uh-huh.
Okay, so we can pick one of these stuff, and then we can talk about. So you can tell about your experience with each these good, right? So
Uh-huh.
yeah, for example, like 10. So do you have any idea about 10? So do you have any stuff to talk about this one, right? Like experience, or do you know how to set up the tent and
Yes.
stuff like that, right?
Uh-huh.
So you can
Yes.
choose from the second picture. From the second picture, you can choose um, which one do you want to talk about inside that picture.
Mm-hmm. Hmm. Give me a second. What do we have? Tent, backpack, sleeping bag, binoculars, uh, campfire, compass, camper van,
Mm-hmm.
matches, thermos bottle, rope, tank knife, hiking boots, lantern, and folding chair. Folding chair. Hmm. Yes. Maybe backpack.
Yes, backpack.
I'm using my backpack very often when I traveling.
So do you travel a lot?
Uh, I travel by plane with my wife, but I use only my backpack. I don't buy a huge baggage. Only the small baggage to airplane, and I travel with backpack.
Oh, so you also carrying a backpack, right?
Yes,
Mm,
exactly.
oh, that's pretty
Only
cool though.
backpack.
So you
Yes,
went with your family, with your wife. That's pretty
yes,
awesome. What a
exactly.
good experience.
Yes,
Cool.
we nowadays, in this year, it's a little bit different. Yes, the time is a little bit different. It's a bit dangerous
Yeah, I
because
could
of
say
COVID.
also that danger.
Yes, and last year we visited several places with backpack, like Spain and Portugal.
Wow.
But this year, yes, this year we didn't travel by plane, only by car, by own car. We visited, and unfortunately, I took not one backpack. I took a big baggage.
Exactly. As you know, so like we carry a very big backpack, so
Mm-hmm.
that's pretty heavy. So when you go with your car, so you just only you can you can bring for the big right bag, right? So rather than
Exactly.
if you are in a plane, so you have to bring some kind of small size of a bag, so you don't allow to to bring a very heavy backpack or luggage and etc., right? So it's because you might it takes you some kind of charge, right? Extra charge
Yeah.
for your for your bag. That's pretty bad, so that's why you
Exactly.
only bring less clothes and any stuff, right?
Yes, exactly. But you have to pay extra charge for a big baggage, and this is very expensive. This is like for one person.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
Yeah, for me, so I don't really have like a backpack, a huge one. So I just like have some kind of bag, a small bag that I can bring if I'm going to campus, college, right? So and go
Yeah.
anywhere around. So I don't really go for traveling much. So I just only
Hmm.
wearing like you how put the backpack is only if I go to campus, right? So
Yeah.
different as you, right? So
Yes. If I could remember, I'm sorry for interrupted you. Last year, when I visited Catalonia in Spain, we went to beautiful mountains. It's called Pyrenees, and uh, I saw or I met a little bit people from very big backpack. I think it was 20 kilos, maybe
my
30 kilos.
goodness, yeah,
Yes, that is very, very heavy backpack to go to mountains. And you have to go maybe 5, maybe 6 kilometers per day in very high mountains. And you carry very, very heavy backpack. I think this is not very healthy, not very good for your, how to say, backbone, yes?
exactly. It's pretty bad for our bones. For example, our knee, right? It's really high pressure on the knee, right?
Yes,
So
yes.
I think maybe for a couple minutes we can stay, or we can handle it for hours, and then we can, you know, the very heavy backpack right behind
Exactly.
us is very much pressure, and then we can sometimes have a backache and also like knee ache or you know so I can imagine I can't I can carry that very heavy bag, right, if I
Exactly.
were that people that doing hiking.
Mhm. Exactly. It's very, very hard.
Yeah,
Okay.
so
You-
hmm
Yes, go on. Please.
yeah, go ahead. Do you have anything to tell about the
Yes, but nowadays, in this year we have COVID, and we didn't use any plane, and we drove. We drove by own car, and we chose different direction, different destination. Like we went to Germany, then to Switzerland, beautiful mountains in Switzerland, then to France, and then to Italy.
Italy, by the
But
way? Sorry?
Italy,
Italy?
yes,
Oh,
Italy,
that's pretty
Italy,
cool. That's
Italy.
pretty awesome. You've
Yes,
been you've been explore many countries. That's pretty cool.
yeah. It's not very crowded places now because of COVID,
I
and
know.
very few people. When I visited Lausanne, beautiful town in Switzerland, I asked one man in the shop about tourists in Lausanne in June. He told me there was about 10%, only 10% than last year. But very few tourists today.
Why? It's because of pandemics, and then so they have
Yes,
less
because of yes,
touristic.
yes, because of COVID. Yes, because of COVID.
Oh, that's pretty bad. And
Yes.
only 10%, right? Oh my goodness.
Only 10%. Only 10%. That's very
So
few.
I mean, like the pandemic has a very big impact to the touristic spot, right? So that's why I mean, so they become have less day by day the people that coming to that place. So yeah, I hope so that maybe for a couple of days forward, so we will have the normal. Right? So Indonesia already been in new normal since 1 month ago. Um,
Yeah.
I'm very grateful. So we don't just quarantine and just stay home for a whole time. It's really, it's very boring.
Yes, exactly. And in my country, quarantine is 2 weeks, unfortunately. is 2 weeks,
Mm.
but during 2 weeks you have to sit in your home and do nothing. Maybe learn English. Yes.
Exactly. So, well, I was doing some kind of this stuff, right? So looking for somebody, strangers, and talk about anything, right? Rather than do nothing.
Yes, I know. I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
You have you have very nice English accent. How
Uh,
long have you learned English?
um, um, it's since I was in the 11th grade in a high school.
Uh huh. Yeah.
Actually, we were Indonesian already had English since we were in, for example, like in elementary school
Uh
at the
huh.
third class, and you know, but it's not very helpful for us, is because we only had English like once in a week, right? English
Yes.
subject in the class, so I think that's not really helpful. So that's why
I see.
um, until I in the 11th grade, then I decided to more focus on the English. So yeah, until now I learn every day and to train myself to speak, right? Looking for this kind of website that can help me a lot, like
Uh
meeting
huh.
with people, right, with different accent in different. Sometimes the native speaker also we can find here. Oh, wait a second, I
Yes.
have somebody is knocking my door. Wait a second.
Okay.
Yes, I'm chatting
Live.
live.
Nhưng mà BJ có được người.
All
Hả?
right. Huh?
BJ
Oh, BG.
pakai itu baru kau kamu. Mana enak mulai kopi bebas coklat.
Ini
Cuma itu.
tinggal satu. Ikaw main game mati.
Oh, minum mah.
Iya.
Sampai di sini je.
Itu. So my friend wants to stay here for one night. So we will play game a lot. So as you know that I'm
Mhm.
my hobby is playing games a lot, right?
Mhm.
So
All right. Yes.
we stay up late every single night. So that's pretty bad for our health actually.
Mhm.
Kata dia tengok ni.
What game do you like?
Pardon?
What kind of game do you like play?
Oh, I play a lot Mobile Legends,
PUBG Mobile.
PUBG Mobile, but it's pretty rare that I can play PUBG Mobile because my specification of smartphone is not required enough for playing that heavy game.
I see. I see. Oh, I played recently, maybe 6, 7 years ago. That's the Battlefield.
Oh,
My favorite game. Yes, online Battlefield. Number number four or I can't remember. Counter Strike.
Counter Strike.
Counter
Yeah, I
Strike.
do.
Yeah.
I did play that, but not anymore because I think I like more updated to a new game.
Yeah, I see.
So wait a second. So we okay. Let's get back to the our topic for today. Um, so let me choose one of these. Good, right?
Okay.
So yeah, I like talk. I like to talk about like folding chair.
Folding chair.
Folding chair. Yes, as you know that I don't have any kind
It's
of
your
this.
favorite it's your favorite item.
No, it's not.
No.
It's not my favorite chair, but you know what? So that's why I'm curious about this one. It's because
Uh-huh.
folding chair. I never had this kind of chair in my house, so that's why a folding chair is some kind of chair that we can flip it, like fold, and then we can sometimes if we want to use that again, so we can open that. So yeah, I think it's pretty unique. So yeah, folding chair we can right. So we can fold it right.
Fold it, yes.
Yeah, or we can. By the way, actually, we had in our, in my own, but it's not like from wooden chair, but it's like from iron, right?
Yes.
So for the wooden chair like this, I never had this kind of chair. What about you?
I have uh, I have three or four, no, four folding chairs in my apartment. This is in my attic. You know what is attic?
What app? Pardon me. Can you type
Attic, attic.
architect?
No, this is
Ar-
attic.
um,
Attic is upper floor. Attic.
oh, yeah, yeah. So let me try to find it on my diction.
Yes, this is ground floor, first floor, second floor, and attic.
Attic. I didn't find any definition of attic, in my dictionary. So let me try on Google.
Okay.
It's attic. What does it mean, attic?
New vocabulary.
Attic chair.
Attic. This is. Oh, I see. Double T.
Oh, attic. Antique.
Double.
Oh,
Double. It's double T. Oh, now. Sorry.
attic.
Sorry.
Yeah, attic chair. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. I know.
Yes. And I have four. I
Four?
have four folding chairs in my attic.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And when we have in my apartment, when we have any anniversary, maybe I don't know birthday, and I I take my folding chairs from attic to the apartment.
Oh, so for guests, right?
Yes, forget exactly, exactly. Yes.
That's pretty cool.
But as you say, this is not maybe folding chair. This is on the image. This is wooden chair, yes.
Yes.
And I have iron chair. This is iron chair with with how to say let
Sponge.
let me check. Maybe I have to transfer.
Oops.
The pillow.
Huh?
Pillow.
Sorry.
With the pillows?
With, yes, with the pillow. Exactly.
Oh, I see. Yeah, it's very
With the
cool.
pillow. With a small pillow. It's very comfortable.
Saja tidak tahu arti itu apa. It's very comfortable when we sit
Yes.
that, and also,
Yes.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
With the pillow.
Actually, here is for camping stuff, so that's why for easily they can bring this kind of chair to them inside. They can put inside their bag or inside the car, right? So, um,
Yeah.
so that's why they need this one, right? Whenever they want, and then they just open this, right? So yeah,
Uh,
it's this is very helpful for people that going for camping.
yeah. Exactly. And when we talk about folding chair, but folding chair we can use in camping, yes. But folding chair we can use in apartment, and folding chair we can use in the garden, yes.
Yeah, especially this for
In the
being
garden.
in nature, right? Also, like go in the garden, right?
Yes.
So,
And maybe you know very interesting name for this is gazebo.
Gazebo.
yeah, gazebo, I know.
Gazebo.
Yeah, gazebo, I know.
Yes, in the garden, gazebo.
Gazebo. Also, we
I,
also have gazebo a lot, around the beach. So many people staying there just for enjoying the wind, right, and then the beautiful scenery.
exactly, exactly.
Hmm.
If it's rain, yes, exactly. Okay, we have backpack, folding chair.
Sì,
Oh,
niente,
this
qua
is
niente.
one interesting. We have torch and flashlight. I think flashlight is American vocabulary, or torch is British vocabulary.
I'm not very sure about that. I think it is. Torch is for for British, but flashlight is for American.
Yes. Flashlight and torch.
Yeah, I
In
know.
my, let me check in my mobile phone. I have torch. Yes, I have torch. I have British vocabulary. In Europe, we have British vocabulary.
So flashlight, I'm more like familiar with flashlight rather than torch.
Yes, torch and flashlight.
Flashlight.
Compass means exactly the same in Polish language, my native language, compass.
Me too.
We have the same, compass.
Me too. You also say
Yes.
that compass.
It's very universal word.
Di mana flash nih?
Yeah, for a direction, right?
Exactly.
So it's very
Exactly.
helpful also if we don't know the direction, right? So sometimes my friend, if they get lost, in the forest, in the wild forest, so they use this one, and then the second, if they do not have any compass, so they're gonna see the river, right? So they will follow the river. So that's their trick if they get lost from the forest, you know.
Yeah.
That's actually a new knowledge for me because they told me that if you get, for example, I get lost, so try to follow along the river.
Yes. This is follow the river or follow the
Kamu
river line or follow the shore. Yes.
Mana?
Apa?
Mana? Flash nih.
Oh, well,
Sama.
mana itu ya?
Ubah salin anu apa?
Oh, gua salin data.
Bukan. Apa?
Hmm.
Apa?
Apa kamu salin?
Adobe.
Adobe Biku.
Iya.
Oh, sini.
Di sini toh?
Tidak, ada di dalam. Wait a second. I'm gonna copy my file to my friend, right? So if you don't mind to wait.
Mau sini bisa bahasa Inggris emang. Harus ada kemauan.
Mana itu saat pindah lalu ya? It's alright not to be fine.
Gila ikan salvat banget buat mana?
Simpan di mana itu ya? Oh, ada di sini dikit. Cuy ini. Baru pilih yang edit yang paling akhir. Okay, I think that's enough for. Or do you have anything to tell about the torch or flashlight?
No, I think that torch.
Oh no, compass. Oh sorry. So we already moved to compass.
Compass and torch. Compass. Nowadays we have GPS. Yes, GPS is very useful. This is priceless. we can. For me, it's the best, my friend, when I travel in the city or.
Yeah, you can find compass if you are nearby the tower or the cellular data. So if you don't find any GPS if you were in a wild forest.
Exactly.
So it's pretty helpful. Well, when it comes to GPS, all right, we can, for example, know the direction of the street, right? I know the name of the street. Sometimes it's very useful for me. It's because sometimes I get lost in a city and then I know where I am and then I know which city should I take. That's pretty cool, though.
Yes, exactly. And the most important, you have to have a full battery in your mobile phone. This is one thing. And GPS, when GPS is turned on, is much better to travel. But 15 years ago, maybe 20 years ago, we didn't have any GPS, and when I traveling by car, I used to use my map, yes, and it's very difficult. It was very difficult,
Yeah, I know
but
using
now,
yeah using map.
yes,
That's
exactly.
also very helpful. But you know what?
Yeah,
We don't know where we are at the moment, right? So if you're using map, so it's pretty old way to know where our
yeah,
location. So
exactly.
yeah, but in GPS, it's we know that the location of us. That's pretty cool. And so I think also not only in the wild forest, but also in a city, sometimes we can get lost. So rather than asking to people, and I had some kind of experience when I was in a different country, different language, of course. So I
Yes,
get lost in a big city, and so I don't know how to do it. If I was, if I, I was asking to anybody there, but they do not speak my language, or also they do not speak any English. So that is why
yes.
it's very hard for me, and I try to use GPS. Fortunately,
Yes.
I already installed that.
How many languages do you know? Foreign languages.
No, I
Only
just
English?
English. Yeah, only English.
English, yeah? Yeah. But you're very fluent in English. That's great.
Yeah, you too. Um, yeah, don't mention it. You too.
Yeah, what we have else? We have hiking boots. I've never used them. Hiking boots? No, no, never used them. I use
Mm-hmm.
only sports shoes.
Mm-hmm.
But hiking boots is very helpful in the mountains. Uh, it's a very good way to walk with hiking boots.
Yeah,
What we have,
mm-hmm.
yes, oh, yes,
I consider it is very heavy on our feet, right? So it's it's very big size, and also if I can see this very protective, right, for our feet. As you know that it's until the leg, or no, or just
yes. I think this hiking boots not very heavy, but it take a bit space. And when I travel with my only with my backpack, it's a bit not comfortable, not not convenient. Yes, to take hiking boots.
mm-hmm. Yeah. So I think it's because they create with the strong structure. So that's why we sometimes, in a forest, and we don't know. Maybe we something like very sharp scratching our, you know, our shoes. So that's why they create something that very strong. For example, they made of like strong, you know, stuff.
Yes.
So that's why it takes like much space, or much it's very thick, right?
But what does it mean? Thick?
Thick is how to say, the layer is very
Cek.
the the opposite of narrow.
Ada suaraku.
Oh,
Mhm.
no, narrow, how to say. I don't know. um, Thick is thin. We have thin, and then the opposite is
Yes.
like thick.
I
Thin
see.
and
I
thick.
see. Yes, yes, I see.
Yeah,
Thin and thick. Yes, exactly. Yes.
exactly. So that's why
And
they create
thin,
that. Hmm.
thin is very white.
Mati loh.
What?
Thin or thick is very white.
Very light.
White. In white. In from left to right, very white. I type you, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Hah? Wah, kalau lu ini
White. Very white.
tidak babakang.
Okay. I have.
It's alright not to be fine. Oh, wide. Oh,
Wide.
Yeah, sorry, sorry.
Wide.
Wide, yeah.
Wide. That's thin or thick is very wide.
Mm-hmm.
Thin,
Wide.
wide.
Yeah. So I would, when it comes to wide, sounds like worldwide, and that's why.
Wide.
Yeah, very
Wide.
wide.
Very wide.
Mm-hmm. And yeah, so they created these shoes with wide and thick, right, made of stuff.
Yes. Yes. And we spoke about hiking boots, and this is we have also rope, penknife, camper van. It's very interesting.
Ui, pakai headset.
Uh, but
Ribut. Yeah.
camper van and binoculars.
But binoculars or binoculars?
It's
Binoculars.
the same. It's correct. The same. Binoculars and binoculars. I think one is British and one is American.
Yeah, so binoculars or binoculars.
Binoculars and binoculars. It's correct. Both is correct.
Oh, I see. Yeah. So do you have any idea? Do you have this kind of on your own?
Yes, I learned about the binoculars maybe 2 months ago in my course. So binoculars. This is, if I good remember, this is American pronunciation. Binoculars. But British people say binoculars. And
Mm-hmm.
what we have next to binoculars? This is axe.
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 Yes. So that's all. That's all for binoculars. So we move
And
to another like X
yes,
binocle. So yeah, I used to use these binoculars, but I don't have. I didn't remember when the last time I used this one. Mm. And
maybe
it's
when
pretty
I
good to making something closer. For example, like we have smartphone, then we can zoom in and zoom out. The lens, the beautiful scenery.
yes, landscape. Okay.
Binoculars. And that's not the army soldiers using this.
Yes. Or on the ship, warship. Yes,
Mm-hmm. So they can make
exactly.
something closer from distance. That's pretty cool though. So I
Sometimes
want I want it. I don't I want have to because I love for example like looking for something from the distance.
yeah. Sometimes in the forest, how it's called when you shout to the animals in the forest. Uh,
Yeah. So yeah, if you are a hunter, hunting
Hunter.
for
Hunting. Hunting. Yes.
yeah, it's pretty cool.
Hunting.
You need this,
Yes.
but for like weapon or gun, it's installed this one binoculars, but like scope, we say that it's a scope, and it could be like 2 times, 3 times, or until 8 times closer, like zoom in 1 time, 2 times, 3 times, 3 times, right? So it's pretty cool.
Yes. Exactly. Also, binoculars, X, and campfire. Campfire. Without,
Campfire. What would
yes,
you say about
campfire, but
campfire?
without matches. It's the best thing to make campfire without matches. Matches.
Yeah, without matches is nothing. Campfire is nothing without matches. Yeah, as you know that I remember was I was gathering with my friends, and then we are very near to the road, and then we just creating a campfire. So stay up late in the middle night and then creating campfire. I don't know what we did, but it's like stupid stuff we did, but we love doing that,
Yeah. What is the third person in our room? Samuel.
Hello, Samuel. Pakai headset, larimu.
Samuel. Yes.
Come on, Samuel, you can
Okay.
pick one of this picture. It's alright not to be fine.
Oh, I have to go to work.
Oh, really?
Yes, I am a train driver, and I have only 20 minutes to go out. I have to now prepare my sandwiches to work.
Oh, yeah, you should. Yeah, you
Yes.
have to be in hurry now.
That, I have only maybe 4 minutes. 4 minutes.
Oh,
And
come on,
I
let's
have to
go. Just
But,
get up.
Okay. What time do you have in your country now?
It's already 1:33 a.m. That's pretty late.
Ooh. But I have 7:30.
Oh, 7:30. Oh my goodness. PM, right?
Yeah, yes,
Oh.
evening.
Oh, what a different time.
Yeah.
It's been
Exactly.
it's been like midnight in my country.
Oh. And my train, I have my train in about 30 minutes.
Oh my goodness. Come on, you're running out of time.
Yeah. So, very helpful English lesson with you. What new vocabulary? I think folding chair. I've never met with folding chair. And what else? What else? Axe. This is the second axe.
Yeah.
Okay. Very interesting lesson. And do you use this website every day or not?
Every day, you know.
Every day.
Yeah, so I'm planning to consistently, access this website around 12 a.m. Right? So in the midnight, 12 in the midnight. So yeah, I'm trying to consistently so that I will choose every picture. I take one picture from internet and then I will try to find people that can be people that can accompany me to discuss about that picture so that it will stick in my mind very for the long term, right?
It's very interesting. It's very good idea.
Exactly.
Very yes, good idea. And
Thank you.
we can talk about so. Also, maybe we meet tomorrow. Maybe on the day after tomorrow. Okay. Thank you for great conversation. Take care and what? Have a good night.
Yeah, have a good time too.
Yes. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Bye bye.
Bye bye.
It's alright not to be fine. Kita suka sekali tuh liriknya itu ya. It's alright not to be fine.
Bawa dulu. Kenapa Iman?
It's alright not to be fine from your own.
Itu. Turun di atas itu. Memang bagi. Kenapa men? Tapi